Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Vinanda Devita Amelia with NPM 2441158. Risk management turning uncertainty into strategic advantage. Transform uncertainty into a competitive edge. This presentation reframes risk as a dual cited force, potential loss, and opportunity, and outlines a clear, practical framework to uh, identify assets, priorities, and respond to risks so your organization can protect value and pursue growth with confidence. Defining the landscape. Risk is the uncertainty that affect the achievement of objective. It is not solely negative. Many risks contain upside potential. Effective risk management preserves value, enables informed decision making, and converts unknowns into strategic action. This section set the context for a pragmatic, value-driven approach. First, dual nature. Every risk can be reframed as potential downside and upside. Execution salt weight. Second, protect value. Management actions preserve assets, reputation, and continuity. And third, enable action. Information and consistent metrics turn uncertainty into actionable page choice. The core objective shift from a reactive firefighting to systematic foresight, establish a conscious risk policies that defines appetite, authority, and escalation pathways. Standardized performance metrics such as risk exposure, residual risks, and control effectiveness, so leaders can compare outcomes and judge success consistently across project and business units. Police and appetite clear threshold for acceptable loss and strategic trade-off. Govern- Governance roles, escalation routes, and decision authority mapped to outcomes. Metric consistent KPIs, exposure, trend, control score, and residual keep. Phase 1. Identification. Start by cataloging what matters, tangible and intangible assets, critical process, people, and data. Systematically identify sources of uncertainty, uh, internal weakness, internal threats, third party, dependent sites, regulatory change, and emerging technology. Use structure, workshop, asset inventories, and stakeholders interview to build a comprehensive register. Operational risks, process failures, supply chain distribution, human error, and maintenance gap. Financial risks, market volatility, liquidity constraints, credit exposure, and budgeting error. Technological risks, cyber threats, legacy system code migration failures, and data loss. Project risks, scope change, schedule slippage, calls, overruns, and stakeholders misalignment. Phase 2. Analysis and assessment. Assess identify risks using qualitative and quantitative techniques. Qualitative methods likelihood, impact metric, expect judgment, provide quick prioritization, quantitative approach, probability distribution, expects value simulation, enable precise decisions for high stakes risks, apply the 80 or 20 principle allocate detailed analysis to the minority of risks that drive the majority of exposure. Phase 3, phase 3, strategic responses. Those responses made to risk characteristic and organizational appropriate avoidance remove exposure where cost of control outweighs benefit. Mitigation reduce probability or impact through control and redundancy, transversive financial consequences via insurance, warranties, or contracts. Acceptance is a deliberate document case when the residual risks within habitats or mitigation in economic avoidance, mitigation, transfer, and acceptance. The ISO 300 3100 standard. ISO 3100 standard provide a universal framework for risk management centered on a participle that makes system fit for purpose, customized, inclusive, dynamic, and evidence-based. Though it's iterative structure, context setting, risk assessment, treatment, monitoring, and communication to ensure consistent practice across function and support continuous environment regardless of organization size or sector. Customize tailor language, process, and tool to organizational need and culture. Inclusive, engage stakeholders for broader intelligence and buy-in. Dynamic, continuously scan the environments and update risk assessment. Data-driven, use evidence and metrics to inform decision and justify investment. Risks versus issue. A critical destination, risks are potential future events. Issues are active problems demanding immediate resolution. Distinguish them in register, and government escalates items that crystals from risk to issue, trigger incident response protocol, and cause the law by feeding lesson learned back into the identification and control. Clear definition prevent confusion and speed up price action, risk issue, and transition. Monitoring implementation. Risk management is a cyclical implements control, monitoring performance, and uh, adapt as the environment change. Use automate dashboard, periodic review, and then independent and assurance to surface new exposure and verify control effectiveness. Reporting must be concise and actionable, like trending rates, control gaps, and recommended action for executive. Number one, continuous improvement. Number two, uh, sorry, three report cadence, five key signal, and one continuous environments. And okay, let's slide. Conclusion: the resilience organization. Risk management is about optimize success, not era- eradicating uncertainty, and but ownership at every level, so employees see recognition as part of the role. Vertical next step, identify, identify your top three organizational risks for each calls response, avoid, mitigate, transfer, or accept. Assign owners and set review that and start today. Resilience compounds over time. Okay, thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.